y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah, and today I'm going to show you what I plan to read for the Book Junkie Trials. So let's open up our books and see the adventure inside. So for those of you who don't know, the Book Junkie Trials is a read-a-thon that goes all the way through July, the whole month of July, and this is hosted and created by Rachael Marie over at Rachael Marie. So everything that you need to find for the read-a-thon is down below. So definitely check this read-a-thon out. It is so amazingly well thought out and just like detailed to the last minute little thing, and it's so fantastic. So I'm really excited about this read-a-thon and I can't wait to show you what I plan to read. So before we get to that, there are a couple little things about this read-a-thon. So the whole point of this read-a-thon is to read as many books to find your way to the island where the Bookie Grail is. And to achieve the Bookie Grail, you have to read for your specific team. So there are 4 teams, and all 4 teams have 4 challenges, and then the 5th one is the Bookie Grail challenge. Words. So the 4 teams are the Magi, the Bards, the Outlaws, and the Scribes. So I am a part of Team Scribe and I'm so excited for this. So Sophie over at Sophiesticated Books is the Duchess of Scribes. She is amazing. I absolutely love her. I love her channel. I love everything about her. She is amazing. Definitely go check her out. Again, everything down below. I am really excited to be a part of her team, and just everybody is so nice, and there's a Discord chat going on, and it's such a great atmosphere and such a great community to be a part of regardless. And then there's also this added like competition, and it's just it's so perfect. I love it so much. So like I said, each of the 4 teams have 4 challenges plus the Bookie Grail that all of the teams have to do. So 5 challenges each. So that is 17 challenges in all for the whole entire competition, the whole entire trials. I am going to try to read for all 17 of the challenges. So there are a couple rules that go along with this. The fact that you cannot double up on any of the challenges. You have to stick to the order that you are going to read, and also there is no changing out any books for anything else, which is really hard for a convenience reader or a mood reader. It really is. So once you declare your TBR, you cannot choose any other books. You can't switch anything around. This is it. However, each of the teams have a special ability as well as a weakness. And the Scribe's ability is the fact that we can change one book out as long as it meets the challenge. Only one, but that's fine because, you know, it happens where you're like, oh, I thought I was going to be able to get this one done. Didn't. It's fine. You can, only scribes can change one of their choices around from their declared TBR, which is an awesome ability to have for, like I said, someone who is a mood reader or a convenience reader. It's perfect for that. So each of the teams have other special abilities. All the other teams do. I don't know what they are because I didn't pay attention. But there are also micro challenges, and there's going to be a separate competition that's going to happen. I'm going to try to do that. Don't know if that's going to work out very well, but you know, there's no shame in trying. That's all you gotta do is just try. I'm really excited to show you what I plan to read for all of the challenges. So let's get started, and I'm gonna pop on the map right here to show you just kind of like an overview. This is what we're going to base it off of. So let's go ahead and get started. So for these challenges, I'm going to focus the first part to just achieving the scribe challenges, and then once I get to the Bookie Grail, then I'm going to go to the next locations. So that is my plan of attack. So the first location that I am going to be going to is the Dwarf Mount. At the Dwarf Mount, you can find the Dwarf Mines. They are grimy and dusty, and they don't evoke a very romantic feeling, and you spot a fair tavern wench. So read a book with a hint of romance to get you in the mood. So for this, I am going with The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. It does have a hint of romance in it, I think. That's what I read on the Goodreads synopsis of it. And I'm really excited because I know this is a favorite of so many people's, and I am really excited. I'm looking forward to listening to the audiobook of this as well. And this will also cover my scribe weakness. So scribes tend to take a while, much longer, on writing stories and figuring stuff out, so they have to read a book that is over 500 pages. This clocks in at 512 pages, so it works. It's barely there, but it works, and I'm really excited to read this, and I cannot wait. So now that we made a little love connection, we need to continue on this journey, and we are going to make our way over to the Apothecary Towers. And this is where the wizards dwell, and they are tricksters. They have blindfolded you and randomized all your books. So choose a book at random from your bookshelf. So for this one, I'm actually going to do this right now. I have not chosen a book or anything like that. I'm actually going to use my handy dandy TBR jar, and I'm going to choose a book from this, and that will be what I will read for this. Okay, so please be a good one. Alright, I have my choice. So it is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I am looking forward to reading this one. I know that it's a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, which is really awesome. I have no idea what to expect with it, but I'm really excited to read it. I can't wait. Alright, now that we got through the Apothecary Towers, we are going to head on over to the Great Library. The Great Archives. Find and read a book that has been on your TBR forever. So for this one, I am going with Warcross by Marie Lu. Why I have not read this one yet, I don't know. It's got gaming and virtual reality. Why I have not read this one yet, I have no idea, but it has definitely been on my TBR for a while, so I'm really excited to read it and love it like everybody else has. So I can't wait. So now we have to unfortunately leave the Great Library. Saddens me, but we've got to continue on this journey. So we are going to embark on the SS Constellation and make our way to the Bookie. Oh wait, we have come across the Drowning Deep. It is so mesmerizing, this whirlpool. So read a book with rich world building that will suck you into its world. And for this, I am going with An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I am really excited about this one. I have been looking forward to reading this entire series, but really getting into this one. I am so excited. I know that this one is well loved by so many in the book community, and so I'm really excited to get into it and love it. I'm so excited. Alright, so we managed to get out of the Drowning Deep, and we are making our way to the island that hosts the Bookie Grail. And here you find a lost manuscript delivered on this forgotten island by a fallen star. So read the group book, or there is a secondary task for this one, which is to read a book that features an adventure to find something that is lost. And so I recently just reread Stardust in January, so I am not going to be rereading it or re-listening to it or anything like that. I love the story so much. Stardust is probably one of my favorites. It's definitely up there. I love it so much. But I just read it at the beginning of this year, so I am going to go with the second task. And I am going with Winter Song by S.J. Jones. This one, it's a very... oh gosh, I'm so excited about this one. I'm going to be listening to this one on Audible, and I'm beyond excited for it. It's a retelling of like the Goblin King, so it's got music and dealing with that, and I'm just like so beyond excited. It's the Goblin King stole her sister, so she has to go, the main character has to go and embark on this journey to get her sister back. So her sister is the something that has been lost. So I think it works out really well, and I am so beyond excited to read it, and I can't wait. Alright, so now we have achieved the Bookie Grail, and we are good to go. Except, I think that this story has a second chapter to it. So, let's go. So we are going to sail off of the island where the Bookie Grail is found, and we are going to sail closer to the mainland, but we're not going to quite disembark yet. We are going to go past the Weeping Falls. And to pass through the rapids unscathed, you must give to the falls and read a tearjerker. For this, I'm going to be reading The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I know that this one is a tearjerker that a lot of people have been talking about, and I know that it's going to be a movie coming up here pretty soon, and I'm really excited about it. I know it is a favorite, so I can't wait to read it. It's set in World War II, and it's a historical fiction, and it just sounds really good, and I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait. So like I said, we're not going to quite disembark onto the mainland yet. We're going to go on past it and go to the Draconic Isle. And oh my, dragons and wyverns are everywhere. So brush up on your draconic knowledge with a book that features dragons. For this one, I am going with Talon by Julie Kagawa. I'm really excited about this one. I know that the book itself is like textured on the dust jacket is textured, and it like feels like dragon scales, or at least what dragon scales should feel like, and I am so excited about it. I don't know anything else except for that it features dragons. So I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to read it. So once we make our way through all of the dragons and wyverns, we are going to sail on over to the Isle that Glimmers. And this isle is alight with gems and crystals. One of the most picturesque spots in the High Queendom. Make sure you fit in with a beautiful or colorful book. And for this one, I am going with Walk the Earth a Stranger by Ray Carson. This one just fits in really well because it's about the gold rush, but like an alternate universe of the gold rush. So it just fits in so perfectly with this isle that glimmers, and it's about gold, and it just works out so perfectly. I am so excited. This cover is absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to read it. So we won't stay here for very long, because if we do, oof, we are going to be just in so much awe of the beauty. So we need to set our sights back onto the horizon and sail on over to another island, but shiver me timbers. You shall be walking the plank if you don't learn to sail better. Read a book that takes place at least in part on sea. And for this one, I am going with Part of Your World by Liz Braswell. This one is part of the Twisted Tales series that Disney has released. So it gives a twist to the classic Disney story, and this one is all about Ursula, and so obviously I have to read this one because it's Disney and it's The Little Mermaid, and I would love to read it. So now that we have learned to sail better from these pirates, we are going to take the Constellation and we are going to head on over to this island that hosts a couple of interesting characters. Specifically, the Orc Grove. And some say there is no talking to orcs, but a good political relationship is needed. So learn some orc customs by reading a book that is gruesome, gory, or gritty. And for this one, I am going with Nevernight by J. Kristoff. This is also the Book Junkie book club pick for July, so I'm really excited to join in that as well. And I'm so excited about this one. I know that this one is really huge, and the third one is coming out really soon. I am so beyond excited to read this, and I cannot wait. And on this island, it also features the Crimson Peaks, and they are about to blow. So we need to reread a favorite book to lull it into dormancy. And for this, I am going with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. I am really excited to reread this one. I absolutely love this series so much, and I've been rereading this series for the past few months, and I'm already on 6. It feels like it just started. But I am really excited to reread this one, and I cannot wait. Alright, so, saved everybody with that. So now we are going to make our way to the mainland because we just need to, relax a little bit. And where am I? Oh, the Forgotten Forests. Oh gosh. The Forgotten Forests. All of these open series. The forest knows and feels your forgetfulness. Oops. It will sing a mournful lament, tormenting you until you read the next in the series. So for this one, I am obviously gonna go with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling, and finish up the series and actually finish this book, because I haven't yet. It's been 10 plus years. Come at me. I don't know. I am so excited about this though, because I absolutely love this series, and I've been putting off this one for a really long time now. So I cannot wait to finish it out and love it even more and be a beast at Harry Potter trivia. Whew, we can breathe a sigh of relief. We have made it out of the Forgotten Forest. So now we are going to travel on up past the royal palace, wave to our queen, past the trial tents, and we are going to visit the Queendom Stone. And this stone is of our Royal Majesty herself. And this stone begs the question, what are the royal customs of other lands? So read a book featuring royalty. For this one, I am going with Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schultz. This one has been on my TBR for many months now, and why I haven't read it yet, I don't know, but I figured this is the best time to read this one. It just fits this prompt so well, and I am beyond excited to read it, and I cannot wait. So now we are going to take a break from the mainland and we're going to sail on over to the Elven Isle and, oops, Elvengard. They're completely surprised by our visit and are on the offensive. So read a book with war, military, or political themes to learn how to calm down the situation. And this one I am going to be reading the Saga series. So I am specifically reading Saga Volume 1, but I do plan on reading the other 2 volumes as well because why not? Like I said, this one is only going to count Saga Volume 1, but I am so excited about this one. I know that this one is loved by everybody and their mothers, so I am really excited to finally get to it. I cannot wait. I found the ebooks of them on Hoopla, so I cannot wait to read them and I'm so beyond excited for it and I cannot wait. Alright, so we calmed down the situation with the elves. They completely understand that it was a mistake on our part to just show up unannounced, but they understand that we're on this journey. And so they are helping us on our way with some provisions. They know that we have to travel through the Hollow Isle. And on the Hollow Isle lurk incorporeal monsters and ghosts of your past. So read an atmospheric or horror book to pass this test of nerve. For this one I am going with Little Monsters by Kara Thomas. I honestly don't know much about this except for that it does have horror things going on, like creepy, scary things. But I am really excited about it and I cannot wait. I love this cover and I don't know what to look forward to with it, but definitely gonna probably have to read this during the day. That's about all I can say about that. Alright, so now all we gotta do is cross the bridge and we are going to head back onto the mainland and oh gosh, we made it through the Hollow Isle and oh my, do we need something to take our minds off that horror show. So now we are going to go to the Empty Barrel Inn. Everyone deserves a swig or two. Some say it even aids warming up those vocal cords. So enjoy an indulgent read. So for this one I am going with The Boy Next Story by Tiffany Schmidt. It is the next book in the Bookish Boyfriend series. I absolutely loved the first one. I loved it so much and have been looking forward to this one for a while now and I am really excited to read it. It is definitely an indulgent read because it takes care of my contemporary heart, my romantic heart, my retelling heart. It's a classic retelling. Switch that around. It's a retelling of a classic. So it's a retelling of Little Women from the point of view of Amy's perspective, which is gonna be so cool. I am so excited for this and I cannot wait. Now that we have gotten a bit spirited and definitely are feeling a bit brave, I think it's time that we're gonna sail on over and fight and tame the giant squid. Whew, he is a fearsome fella and we need to read a book that intimidates us. And this foe shall be a dawdle. And I am really excited about this one. Definitely intimidates me. Not because of its size, but just because this one has been on my TBR for a really long time. It's a steampunky type book and like a sci-fi, but it is a retelling, so that's exciting, and that is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Why I'm intimidated by this book? I think it's because I'm intimidated by reading the entire series, and so I'm really excited to get into this series though. I am so beyond excited and I cannot wait to read it. It's gonna be really good and so I cannot wait. Alright, so those are all of the books that I am going to be reading for the Book Junkie Trials. I am going to achieve all 17 challenges, go to all 17 locations, and definitely achieve all that I want to. I'm so beyond excited for this one. I cannot wait. And so yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below. Let me know if you plan to read for the Book Junkie Trials, what you plan to read, what team you're on, and what is one of your favorite fantasy series or standalones or books in general. Just let me know down below. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time, happy reading and happy scribing. Bye guys.